People often think of people with the INTJ personality type as being cool, calm, and smart. People know these strategic thinkers for their straightforward, no-nonsense way of living. The INTJ's sharp mind and focused way of thinking often get them into high positions where they have a big impact on those around them. Still, they are one of the rarest personality types because they are so respectful. If you want to know if you belong in this niche group, there are a few clear signs. You always calculate your decisions. INTJ personalities are best known for their ability to calculate and plan. INTJs have a very logical way of thinking and use a very strategic approach to making decisions. If they have to make a choice, they will have to do a lot of research to make sure they have all the information they need. INTJs don't make decisions on the spot or commit to anything before they feel they have all the facts. From the outside, this can make the INTJ look like they are too planned out and don't have much room for spontaneity. Even though most INTJs like to think things through before making a choice, that doesn't mean they can't also be fun and carefree. They would rather have fun knowing exactly what they are doing and why they are doing it. You know a lot about everything. INTJ loves to learn new things, which shows that they are logical and good at math. The INTJ loves nothing more than to find a topic they are interested in and learn as much as they can about it. When they research something that interests them, they are known for doing a lot of it. The INTJ's high intelligence also gives them a strong ability to remember large amounts of facts and information. People around INTJs often think of them as walking encyclopedias who can remember a lot of facts and give them back in a way that other people find impressive. Because INTJs know a lot about a lot of things, they usually become experts in their chosen passion and often work in highly specialized fields of expertise. The INTJ personality type is shared by many of the world's most respected professors, scientists, and researchers. You can have a lot of doubts. INTJ tends to question everything around them because they are logical thinkers. The INTJ likes to be sure they know what's going on around them, and they don't believe something without proof. They are often skeptical, and they don't mind getting into a debate to show how skeptical they are. An INTJ would rather argue and be proven wrong about their skepticism than just blindly believe what they are told. People often think that INTJs are quiet, but in a debate, this is not the case. There aren't many things that make an INTJ feel more alive than a good debate in which they can bring a healthy dose of skepticism to the table. This is something that most of their peers will agree with, because saying that it can be hard to beat an INTJ in a battle of logic is a bit of an understatement. You have high hopes for yourself and other people. Because they are logical thinkers, people with the INTJ personality type have high standards for their behavior and the behavior of those around them. Because they tend to think carefully about what they are going to do before doing it, they expect others to do the same. INTJ rarely acts on impulse or out of emotion, which can make them confused and upset when people around them do things they think are irrational or not well thought out. In some situations, this can make people around an INTJ think they are harsh or critical. In reality, though, INTJ just wants to live in a way that gives them confidence in what they do, and they don't understand why other people wouldn't want the same. You are sensitive on the inside. We've spent a lot of time in this post talking about how the INTJ personality type is logical and analytical. However, that doesn't mean they don't have feelings or sensitivity. The INTJ is very sensitive on the inside. When they get turned down or fail at something, it can hurt them a lot because it makes them feel like all their careful planning and thought went wrong. INTJs know that showing too much emotion and sensitivity can make situations between people unstable and hard to predict. This shows in how they show their emotions. The INTJ will often make a lot of effort to keep their emotions in check, and they tend to only share their deepest feelings with people they trust and feel safe with. INTJs value loyalty from their peers a lot, and usually, only those who have shown this loyalty can expect to see an INTJ's true feelings. You always make plans. One of the worst things in the world for an INTJ is being caught off guard or unprepared. INTJs are proud of their logical and planned way of living, and they like to be ready for anything. INTJs spend a lot of time researching and planning, which makes them an important part of any team that wants to turn a plan into reality. The INTJ enjoys carefully planning and preparing, which is why camping, hiking, and mountaineering are popular hobbies for them. When life does throw an INTJ a curveball, they may be more upset than most because it throws off their carefully laid plans. They are not known for being flexible. Any INTJ knows how frustrating it is when a well-thought-out plan fails. You don't take half steps. When an INTJ sets out to do something, they are determined to do it as well as they can. The INTJ is very thorough and often gets a reputation for being a bit of a perfectionist because of this. For this type of person who is very logical, it makes no sense to spend time on a task that isn't going to be done right. There aren't many things an INTJ dislikes more than working with people who aren't giving their all. In these situations, the INTJ's introverted nature shines through, and they would much rather finish their work on their own than rely on the half-hearted work of others. Because of this trait, INTJ has earned a strong reputation for being very good at their jobs. They are often highly valued employees and are known for coming up with well-thought-out solutions to any problem. You're known for being stubborn. People don't think of INTJs as being flexible, and that's because they rarely change their minds. But this isn't just because of stupid stubbornness. Rather, it's a result of the fact that INTJs usually have a lot of faith in the reasoning that led them to their opinions. The INTJ takes a long time to make up their minds, so it takes them a long time to change them. It takes a lot of work to change their minds after they have carefully thought things through and formed their own opinions. Still, an INTJ's thorough mind means that they are always willing to listen and think about other points of view, and they will never say no to a new one. Even though INTJs have a reputation for being stubborn, if a different point of view is supported by strong logic and facts, they will be happy to change their minds. You make people confused. People often don't understand INTJ because they are shy and intuitive at the same time. This personality type is known for having a unique way of thinking, which most INTJs will notice about themselves at a young age. They don't always understand why other people act the way they do, and they'd rather come up with their ideas than go along with the crowd. INTJ is an introvert, so they rarely feel the need to explain themselves. They are happy to go through life on their terms and don't feel the need to apologize to others. People with the INTJ personality type often say that they feel misunderstood because their logical introversion can come off as cold and their self-assurance can come off as stubborn. People who are close to an INTJ are usually the only ones who know what they are like and can see past their mysterious exterior. You prize self-control. The INTJ is used to giving things their full attention and carefully planning what they will do next. So, they tend to value self-control and restraint, both in themselves and in others. Many INTJs like to do things that require a lot of focus and dedication, like going to the gym, mastering an art or craft, or working on long-term projects. People around them notice INTJ personalities for their ability to focus on a single task or skill until they have mastered it to a level that makes them happy. Even though INTJs are naturally shy, they often make great captains and coaches because they are dedicated and good at finding solutions. This makes them great leaders in specialized fields. One of the most distinctive things about INTJ is that they have a lot of self-control. The rare INTJ personality type shares a lot of these 10 traits. If you recognize yourself in many or even all of these traits, it's a very strong sign that you may have this rare personality type.